there's Thursday's arithmetic sheet. Just make sure again, place value and decimal points in line. Same for number 2, and adding zeros so it's got the same number of decimal places. Just make sure, in the subtraction especially, you must make sure that the small number is underneath the bigger number to subtract. Multiplying, Mr. DL, multiply to the right, 2 jumps, 1, 2, to get 140. 41 divided by 1,000, well 41, the decimal point's hiding after the ones. 3 jumps, divide left, 1, 2, 3, 0.041. Then we've got 0.65, so I've got 1 decimal place in my question, so just make sure you've got 1 decimal place in your answer, so really it's just 31,694. Can put 0.0, but it's of no value, so I don't really need to put it. 57% of 780, I turned percentage into the decimal, did 780 times 57, to get my answer. 2 decimal places in the question, so 2 decimal places in the answer. Again, that last 0 is of no value, so I don't really need to put it. 15% of 200, well I worked out 10%, I worked out 5%, I divided by 10, I halved my answer to 10% and added them together to get 30. Here I did 9 times 3 is 27, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3 zeros. Then timesing by a whole number, so I put it over 1 before timesing across, and how many 5s are in 8? It's 1 with 3 left over. Sorry, I got a bit squished in here, but I needed a common denominator. So 7ths and 10ths, I used 70. 7 times 10 is 70. 4 times 10 is 40. 10 times 7, 70. 1 times 7, 7. Add them together to get 47 70ths. And then I did 1 whole of 732. I found 5/6 of 732 by dividing by the bottom, then timesing my answer by the top. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done is add the 2 together. I need to do 610 plus 732. Sorry, using one hand. Oh, squeeze it in. 2, 4, 13, 1,342. There we go.